Of course, this whole area is completely inside, and the CASSINA furniture is almost for interior. But I like to introduce such a outdoor feelings or nature feelings to these stands. And so we try to put many trees, but not as a usual way, but the floating like forest to create like a artificial forest for the future. In Japan, we have a kind of a tradition to make the boundary blur, to introduce outside, inside, or to open inside to outside. And I myself likes to make such kind of a nice mixture of outside, inside, because only making inside is a bit boring. And to have outside part of a life is, I think, really rich. This is the first time for me to do this kind of a stand. And of course, CASSINA has a long, beautiful history of the Italian furniture. So it's a big challenge how to take such a histories to the futures, how to combine the historical, classical things and the new things together. That was a really exciting challenge. In Tokyo, we have really limited areas, but even in such a small plot, small areas, we could find a nice way to introduce or to mix nature things, architecture things together, using the transparencies or using such a blurring boundaries. So I feel architects could find more and more nice way to introduce natures in architecture. It's could be the, nice challenge. Actually, in Japan, the education of architecture started from learning European modern architecture, Le Corbusier, Mies van der Rohe. So our basics started from that. So we learn about the modernism and we learn about the history of the Western architectural culture. And of course, in parallel, we learn about the Japanese culture. So we find out what is the differences. So every time it's really exciting to have both of them, the Japanese cultures and Western cultures, mix them or compare them or trying to find something new beyond that. Of course, the furniture is one of the very important part of the architecture design, because architecture is making kind of a framework for life, and the furniture is more close to the body. So combination of furniture and architecture could create kind of a nice mixture of the scales. So I like to have various different furnitures in my architecture field. But I don't want to limit which kind of furnitures. I like to accept the diversities of the furnitures.